What's the matter, Tina? There's too much rain and thunder outside? You didn't hear my question?
I heard it.
Well, so what? You need some time to think about it? Fine. Take some time. I'll just stand here and wait.
Cord, I know what you're trying to do here.
All I'm trying to do is trying to get you to marry me, Tina. Hey, look, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, fine, we're going to go ahead, we're going to get married, something's going to happen that's going to split us up, right?
Yeah, well, it always does, and it's always my fault.
But we always get back together, too, Tina. I mean, that's the important thing to remember here. We get back together because we love each other. I love you, and you love me, Tina. And it's going to last forever this time. I know that.
Yeah, you know I love you more than I'll ever love anybody.
Fine. That's the kind of thing that a wife says to her husband. And a husband should feel about his wife. So why don't we just go ahead, why don't we just set the date, Tina? Come on, we'll do it. This time, although I would like a small wedding, all right? You know, just friends, family, no gangsters. Come on, we could do it tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Not ever. Cord, I can't marry you.
I can't believe you want me this far to leave me. Sometimes at night, you know my way is free. I can hear my Lord saying, "Son of man, I don't believe he brought me this far." I don't believe he brought me this far. I don't believe he brought me this far.
What's the matter? Not enjoying the show?
Oh, my legs feel so sick.
I wish you'd thought of that before you went to Tony's room. But then, you didn't know that Carlo Hesser would have had a camera trained on his window. Or that your husband We'll get a duplicate of the tape.
Please, Max. Please, listen to me. I will explain
No,
all
I'm
of
hearing
this
you
so
loud
I
and
can
clear. You seduced an ex-priest into making love to you.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
I did not seduce Tony. And because you can't hear what we're saying to one another on the tape, it's really quite understandable that you'd get the wrong impression. Obviously, that's what Carlo Hesse wanted. Max, nothing happened.
All right. You were just talking about the weather, right? Then maybe moved on to theology?
We talked about Outlook House.
In your underwear? In his bed? Now, come on, give me a break.
I went to talk to him. The discussion, it got very heated. You see, I hadn't eaten anything all day, and it was very hot in that room, and, well, I fainted.
So he picked you up and put you on his bed.
Yes. Yes, and then I took off my jacket, and then later my skirt, so that I could breathe a little easier. Tony was only bending over me to make sure I was all right.
Naturally, he had to give you mouth to mouth to make sure you were still breathing.
He was just... I know it looks so bad, but it was just so innocent. Max, please, if you can't trust me, I'll understand that, but you can trust Tony to do the honorable thing.
Tell that to the people he embezzled from.
It's obvious you don't want to trust anyone. You just would like to think the worst of both of us, wouldn't you?
I hate thinking the worst of anyone.
And for God's sakes, believe me. Accept this tape for what it really is. It is an attempt to take a very innocent situation and turn it into something cheap and vulgar to discredit and destroy Tony and me and my relationship with you. Don't let it do that. Please. Let's forget this damn tape. Let's throw it away and let's start repairing the damage that it's already caused.
God, I wish I could. But I'm sorry I can't. And I wish to God I had the faith in you to take your word for it. But I don't. And if it is just so innocent, let's have this tape prove it, okay? Would you care to explain to me what we just saw?
All right, look, maybe I haven't been so compassionate or understanding these last couple of days. Maybe I needed to do more. Maybe I...
Cord. I expect that you would be angry and confused and betrayed. And I even understand your doubts about being able to love this baby.
Well, I've been trying to deal with all of those things, Tina.
I
And I think I've been doing a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, you have. I mean, I'm amazed that you're able to forgive me about sleeping with Johnny and lying to you and everything.
Look, I've been able to deal with that, all right? I mean, I think that's a pretty big step.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know why I've been able to take a step like that, Tina? Because I love you. All right? I mean, that's the bottom line here. I love you, Tina. I want to marry you. I want to take care of you.
Court, you can't. I mean, I have to learn how to take care of myself. Listen to me. If I keep letting you take care of me, then everything's gonna get all messed up. I'm gonna do something stupid again, and then it's gonna backfire, and we're gonna get hurt. And I can't take that anymore. I can't take hurting you. I can't do it. Not to me, not to you.
Tina, come on. I will take that risk, all right? I will take the risk on the chance that it's not gonna happen again.
Well, you know what? You were willing to take that risk before. And I betrayed you.
But you told me the truth, eventually, all right? You were honest with me, and I've been able to deal with that.
Yeah, well, I can't. I'm not able to deal with it yet. I have to have more time.
How much more time,
I
Tina?
don't know how much more time. Cord, look, I don't expect you to wait around for me. You gotta go, and you can come and visit CJ anytime you want to, but I want you just to go and live your own life and just get... Don't have me in yours.
Have you not been listening to a word I've been saying here, Tina? I don't want a life without you.
You'll be better off without me.
So what is this? What, you're saying goodbye?
No, I'm not saying goodbye. I hope we can be friends.
Friends. I don't believe this. I don't believe it, Tina. Come on, I know damn well that you love me. So if you need time to prove your independence, to take this apartment, to do whatever, you take the time to do it, all right? But I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you push me out of your life.
It's best for everybody.
Oh, I see now. I know exactly what's going on here now, Tina. And I got news for you. It's hardly the best for everybody.
Rika, why keep all this talent a secret from me? I mean, you have a voice like a...
Like an angel.
Yes. Dr. Winston. Doctor as in PhD, not MD, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, listen, I gotta tell you, you have got a knockout choir here, big time.
Thanks a lot.
You guys are really, really good.
That's quite a compliment coming from you, Kerry.
Well, I meant it from the bottom of my heart. When I listen to your choir, it makes me remember all the hours I spent with my mother in church on Division Street. I mean, I couldn't wait until Sunday morning. And when the choir sings, I'm in another planet.
Are you with that choir now?
No. When my mom passed, we just kind of drifted away, I guess.
Well, you're welcome here anytime.
Thank you. You're not a preacher, too, are you?
No. I'm just a choir director.
Rika, why don't you go look at the music for the next hymn? I know it by heart, thanks.
Okay, well, excuse me. I have to talk with the organist.
Okay, go ahead.
Sheila, Mother Witherspoon is calling you. Kerry, how did you know I was here?
Well, I didn't. I was driving by, and I heard the music, and I figured that it would pick me up. So I parked the car, and I came in. You got a problem with that?
You're gonna have a problem if you keep lying in church. You're gonna get struck down by lightning.
What, are you saying that you don't believe me?
You saw Dale pick me up from Max's place. It's just a coincidence that you were driving by the church and on this side of town. Kerry, are you following me?
You're thinking right now, if we go ahead and we get married, that Carlo Hesser is going to do something to take me out of the picture permanently, right?
Right.
Oh.
Carlo is a dangerous man. He's not going to stop at anything to be a part of this child's life.
Oh.
Court, that's the whole reason that I'm moving out of Landfair, is so that I can protect Vicky and the kids.
So what are you going to do? You just going to throw your door open wide and let Carlo come walking in here anytime he damn well pleases?
No, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll have him come visit a couple hours a week or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's wonderful, Tina. Hey, Granddaddy Carlo's coming over.
A couple hours a week is nothing if it keeps the peace.
The man is blackmailing you, Tina, and you are sadly mistaken if you think that Carlo Hesser is going to be satisfied with a couple hours a week. In no time, he's going to be running your life.
I can handle Carlo, okay?
No, you can't handle him, Tina. Lord, you're turning your life upside down because of his stupid threats.
Court, I just gotta have more time to work things out, okay?
No, Tina, you don't have to work things out, all right? Because I'm going to work them out for you. This is what's going to happen, okay? We're going to go ahead and we're going to get married. And then when the time comes, I'm going to put my name down on that baby's birth certificate, all right? That way, if Carlo has any kind of legal claim to this child, it will be minimal at best.
He is gonna be furious about that.
So what, Tina? He can't do a damn thing about it. Listen, once we are married, I promise you, he will get nowhere near you, all right? There will be no way that he could ever threaten you. So why don't we just go ahead and set the date? Tina, come on, all the pain and the anguish that we have been going through these last couple of... It will mean nothing. Nothing if we don't learn something from it. And what we need to learn, Tina, is that we cannot be happy without each other. All right? Come on, we can't let Carlo Hesser ruin all of this.
Cord, what kind of life am I gonna have if he hurts you? If he kills you?
He is not going to kill me. All right?
You don't know that.
No.
I don't want to argue with you. I wish you would accept this decision. I got a lot of stuff I have to do, so I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay?
Forget it, Tina. I'm not going to walk out of here so Carlo Hesser can come waltzing in and running your life.
He's not going to do that.
Hmm.
He's going to get bored. He's going to, I don't know, he's going to move out of Lambview and try and make some money eventually. He'll forget about this whole thing.
I got news for you, Tina. You go ahead, you marry me, and I promise you that Carlo Hesser will disappear sooner.
I can't marry you.
Let me ask you something. Carlo Hesser goes out, he gets arrested tonight, he gets put away for 20 years. You still wouldn't be able to marry me?
No.
Why, you don't love me?
Don't, Cord.
Oh, you do love me.
Yeah, you know I love you.
And I love you, Tina. Which is a pretty good reason for a couple people to get married. Now, I told you I love you enough to adopt your child, to raise it as my own. And I promise you I will be as affectionate, as loving, as caring with this child as I've always been with CJ. And I also think that CJ would be overjoyed to know that his mommy and daddy were getting back together. I mean, those are all good reasons for a couple of people to get married. Better than most. And I also know that we could make it forever this time, Tina, which is an even better reason for us to get married.
I can't.
You can, Tina. Together, we can beat anybody. Hell, we can beat Carlo Hesser.
Cord, it's too late. Please just go. Go away.
Tina.
Don't.
How about this? After you finish rehearsal, we go back to Max's place, get something to eat, hang out, anything you want to do.
I've
Bye.
taken care of everything with the organist.
Oh, well, I guess that's back to places for everybody then.
Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll find myself a seat.
You know, Sheila and I were talking, and I was wondering if we could get together after rehearsals tonight.
We?
Yeah, you and I. And Sheila, that is, if you're free.
Oh, she's free.
Tonight? Actually, I have
We
something
could go
else.
around the corner to that great little diner.
What about Max's place?
Nice. That's fine with me.
Oh, it's fine with me.
Okay. Okay, everyone. Let's go.
Carrie.
Hey, I heard.
Well, it's sort of a working dinner.
Hey, no problem. Look, you get a gig, you got to do right by it.
Well, wait, Carrie.
I'm really glad you just happened to be driving by.
Yes, Tony did kiss me, but it was a very innocent kiss. You see, he was so relieved that I had revived that he just got carried away for the moment.
I don't blame him. Especially with you lying half naked
He
there.
was comforting me. He was just making sure I was all right.
Comforting, is that what you call it? There's another word for it, you know. And that was a passionate kiss.
If you insist on viewing this any other way than innocent, then there's nothing I can say.
Oh, innocent, is that what you call it? Is that why you keep trying to stop me from watching it?
That is a ridiculous question.
Okay, so answer it!
Because I knew you were going to behave like this. I knew you would get the wrong idea. I was afraid you would misunderstand.
You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand why you kissed Tony that way. And why you hid from your own husband.
All right, if you had walked in and seen me in a slip, you would have reacted just like this. And it would have been a very embarrassing situation, wouldn't it? So I was trying to avoid it. That's why I hid in the bathroom. I was trying to help, do a favor for you as well as Tony.
Okay. When you got home, what, you just forgot to mention it?
I didn't think it was very important.
You didn't think it was very important. I went to Tony looking for answers because I couldn't trust you. I went to an ex-priest to talk about my wife. And you're in his bed. What a joke.
We were not in bed together. I'm going to call Tony right now, and he's going to verify everything that I've told you.
Yeah, after you make sure that you clue him what to say.
I don't have to do that, Max. I'm telling you the truth.
You know, you've had dozens, thousands of opportunities to tell the truth. And you know what? I've yet to hear one particle of truth.
Where are you going?
I don't know. But I'm out of here. I'm sick and tired of your lies.
Oh, no, all right. I will tell you everything. I will, I promise. I promise. Don't go.
Now, wait a minute. Are you telling me you went to Tony and asked him to lie for you?
Yes.
Lie about what?
The second mortgage I took out on Andy's place. I didn't open an account for him to pay back Outlook House either, and I didn't want you to find that out, so I asked him to back up my story.
So you agreed and you rewarded him.
Do you want to hear the truth or not?
Okay, I can't wait. Go ahead.
Well, as a matter of fact, he refused to lie for me. He tried to convince me that I should tell you everything, but I was too terrified that I was going to lose you. I got so emotionally upset. And the room was very hot, and I did faint. And that's when Tony caught me. He picked me up and he put me on the bed. And at that point, he then went to the window to open it up, get some fresh air, and then he got me a damp cloth for my head. And when I was fully revived, he just got a little carried away. He just kissed me.
And if I hadn't knocked at the door, would he have knocked
I
on
would
yours?
have got up, got dressed, and gone home. And Tony, well, he would have been a little embarrassed for a day or two, but that would have been it.
Why did you need the mortgage money?
I've told you the truth about Tony. That's what you wanted to know. Surely, what else matters? What difference does it make? Isn't that enough?
No, it's not enough. I want the whole truth. I want to know why you didn't come to me and tell me you needed the money. Why did you lie to me? Okay.
Wait, I needed the money to buy clothes and jewelry. What can I say? You married a very vain woman. You know I have expensive tastes. You've always known that. And at the time, well, we were still getting over the devastation of the intruder, and all the money that was coming in was going on household bills.
You have tons of clothes and jewelry.
Not like Tina and Vicky and Renee. Oh, have you ever seen them wear the same dress twice?
Oh, please. What difference does that make?
It makes a difference to me. I couldn't bear to be thought of as the poor relation. I felt I had to keep up with them. Why is this so difficult for you to believe? You know exactly what it's like to want that feeling of equality with Asa. You would do almost anything to succeed yourself.
Now, wait a minute here. There's a big difference. I was willing to beat Asa at his own game by playing by his rules. But I never lied to you, my wife. I never put my sister's business into jeopardy, and I never asked a friend to back me up in lies.
I never wanted any of those things to happen. And I honestly thought that I could make those payments and then no one would be the wiser.
Why didn't you come to me, your husband?
I panicked. I wanted you to be so proud of me. I wanted you to feel like I had truly changed. I never wanted to get Tony involved. And I certainly never wanted to hurt you. But everything just snowballed out of control, and I have hurt you. God, I wish there was something I could do to change everything. I wish I could change it and make it all better, but I can't. Max, all I can tell you is that I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please. Please forgive me. Can you forgive me? You've got to forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Kerry, I've been looking for you, man. Laura's in jail.
What?
Greg planted coke in the clinic, and the cops came and swept the place.
When did this happen? Why didn't she call me?
She didn't want you to know.
Why not?
I don't know. She's zoned out. She doesn't want to talk to anybody about this.
Well, she better talk to a lawyer. Does she have one?
Yes, she does. I just came back from the bail hearing. The judge denied the bail. Now, look, I need somebody to pull strings for her. I can't find Herb Callison, and I can't find your dad either.
And my dad is in a meeting in Philadelphia. He said he'd be home at 8:30. Well, let's go to my house and
All
wait.
right, let's do it.
Count
Come
me
on.
in. I'll get my coat. I'm sorry. I have to go.
We just ordered supper.
I have to help my friend.
Rika, stay out of it or you're going to get in trouble too.
I cannot turn my back on Laura. I'm sorry. I have to go.
So as awful as this has all been, we'll get over it, won't we? You were gonna forgive me, aren't you?
I can't forgive you because I don't believe you.
Weren't you listening? Dear God, weren't you listening? I bared my entire soul to you. I said that I was a liar. I said that I was selfish and vain, weak-willed. I let another man kiss me. I didn't mean to. What more do you want?
I want the truth. The whole truth, Gabrielle. I'm sorry. You probably don't know what that means anymore, do you?
There isn't any more to tell.
Will you swear to it?
Yes, God, I swear. I swear.
No, I don't want you to swear on God. I want you to swear on our own son.
Why?
You heard me. On our own son. That you've told me everything.
Al has nothing to do with this. Why are you bringing him into it?
Because I want to believe you. God help me. I don't know if I'll ever be able to believe you again.
Well, that's the way you feel. There's no need for me to swear on our son's head, is there?
No, it would help me a lot because I'm certain of one thing. is that you really do love Al. You love him as life itself. And I hope to God you'll be willing to die first than to include him in any one of your lies. Am I right? Of course I'm right. So much for trust and honesty.
But I do love you.
I don't want to hear it.
Max, I have made some terrible mistakes. Oh, God. And I've compounded them by lying, but I have confessed everything to you. Maybe I've left out some details, some tiny details, because I don't remember them. Please, listen.
Give it up.
People, they get caught in lies because they can't remember what they said.
Give it up.
No,
Leah.
I can't give you up. I won't give you up. Our marriage, it means too much to me. I won't. I won't.
You know, I understand one thing now. You haven't changed.
I have. Yes, I have.
I'm sorry to say you haven't. Hey, Chad. Come here, honey.
Oh, Danny, what's wrong? Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Danny, it's all right. Is it the storm and the thunder and the lightning?
Hey, Champ, listen to me, okay? There's nothing for you to be scared about.
No.
I'll be right here for you. Always. Remember that, Champ.
You can throw the book at me. I really don't care. All that matters to me is clearing Laura.
Attacking Greg is not the way to do it.
Troy, I have got no other choice. I do not want her spending the night in jail.
Believe me, I share your frustration, but the law works, Dan. It'll work for Laura against Greg. I'm sure of it. So take it easy. I'll stay on top of Laura's case and do what I can for her.
When can I see her?
First thing tomorrow. So try and get some rest tonight. Listen, I gotta get back to my office. There's a stack of papers on my desk I have to take care of. I'll be back in a couple of hours.
Okay. We'll see you later.
Everybody,
Thank you.
please stay cool.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Troy.
He tried, Dan. It's not his fault that he couldn't get the ruling changed.
Look, I'm not blaming him. I appreciate his help and yours, too. Look, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, that's what...
Yeah, where you off to, Dan?
The hospital. ER always needs help. Besides, it'll keep me from feeling like a total failure.
Dan, you did not fail Laura. If it wasn't for you, Greg probably would have killed her by now.
And, well, he still may do it.
No, no way, man. No way.
We'll find a way to get her out of this.
All right, hey. All right, thank you. See you tomorrow.
Need a handkerchief?
No. Okay.
You, really shouldn't leave your door unlocked like that. You never know.
Cord, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you. Look, Tina, I never dreamed that a marriage proposal would send you off on a tailspin. I mean, I didn't want to make things more difficult for you. Last thing I wanted.
No, you didn't. You just kind of confirmed that my decisions are the right ones.
Oh, no kidding. That's why you're sitting here by yourself, crying, right?
I'm crying because I love you. And I'm crying because you want to marry me and have this, take care of this baby of mine.
See? Silly me. All along, I thought that those would be things that would make you smile.
Well, Cord, I meant what I said when I said that I couldn't marry you. I can't bear to hurt you again.
You're not going to hurt me again, Tina. We're not going to hurt each other again. Hey, listen. All we have to do to make this work is be open and honest. with one another. That's it.
Won't work.
Oh. You can't be open and honest.
I don't know. But even if I could be, Carlo has her still in our lives.
So what are you gonna do, Tina? You gonna let him win? Man, what is it with those Hessers? They're gonna destroy this whole family because everyone keeps letting them win. You let Johnny D win. Jake has let Charlotte win, and now you want to let Carlo win too? Lord, Tina. Come on, we gotta get some control of our lives here.
Cord, it's just... They're just going in different directions, that's all. I don't want to argue with you. I really, I wish you'd just accept this decision.
Mm-hmm. And if I had made the same decision, you would just accept it and walk away, right? You know you wouldn't, Tina. Okay, look, why don't you just promise me one thing, okay? Promise me that you're gonna think about this. You're gonna think about it hard. Think about the love we share, Tina. Think about the life we could have. Think about the gift that we could be giving to CJ and your new baby.
Did he wake up when you put him in the bed?
No. I think he'll sleep through the night. That is, if there's no more lightning and thunder.
It looks to me like the storm is passing.
Well, I'm gonna sleep down here on the sofa.
Max, it's very important that you understand why I lied about the money. I was so afraid of losing you.
That's what you said. When you lied to Michael Grande, you were afraid of losing him. But it still does not excuse your actions.
I'm not trying to make any excuses. Please.
Excuse me.
I'm just trying to tell you how my fears and insecurities got a hold of me.
Why? What reason did you have to be insecure? Why did you have to be afraid of ever losing me? Hey, my God, I thought all the pain and suffering meant something. I thought it made our love stronger, more secure. I mean, what went wrong? Why is it that what we are is not enough for you? Why are you always scheming and manipulating to get more? Why aren't Al and I enough? Or why don't we satisfy you anymore?
You do. It's because you are so precious to me that I feel like I have to do more, be more, get more in order to hold on to you.
Why? Why? Didn't you know that we were yours forever?
I guess not. I've lost everybody I've ever loved. My father, my grandmother, you. I couldn't bear to do it again. So I built a wall around you. But to do it, I needed money, and I needed the support from a strong family like the Buchanans.
I'm sorry, I don't see the connection.
To give
How
you-
can money and the Buchanans protect us?
To give you the best life, the happiest, securest future.
Happiness built on lies. Come on. You know better than that. Love can only be built on faith, on honesty, and trust. And Al doesn't give a damn if you wear designer clothes or an old beat-up pair of jeans. All he needs from you is love. Hugs, kisses. You telling him that you love him, that's all that really matters.
Good schools matter, and good friends matter.
What? Al's not going to go to school for another couple of years now. And you already spent the $10,000 on yourself.
I don't think you're getting my point.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I am. All too clearly. I don't know what to say. Except I feel very sorry for you. I wish I could do something to help you. But your values are so twisted. There's no one out there that can help you. Except maybe God.
No, no, no.